Do you need real estate credits, or are you an aspiring real estate agent needing credit in order to sit for the exam? In today's video, I share with you a real estate school that I've used personally that I've become a big fan of because they've saved me so much money, so much time, but most importantly, they've taught me what I needed to know. So stay tuned. Hey, it's Jaime, founder of Echo Real Estate Advisors. Welcome to the channel that brings actionable content to help your business grow. So if that sounds beneficial, consider subscribing. If you're an agent, you already know that you need continuing education credits in order to keep your license. So it doesn't only stop at taking the test, you have to continue bettering yourself and getting the continuing education credits in order for you to keep your license. Now, if you're an aspiring real estate agent and are finding that out for your first time, then congratulations, know that that's a thing that you'll have to do.
What? Oh no!
You may be like many of us, where you delay. You know that you need continuing education credits. Let's just say in Texas, as an example, after your first 2 years, you need 90 continuing education credits, so 90 CEs, in order for you to maintain your license. And if you're anything like those first-time agents, you are struggling not in the sense of getting the CEs under your belt, or SAEs, I believe is what their abbreviation is, but you're struggling with getting business. You're struggling with paying all these fees, joining associations, getting everything under your belt. And to have to worry about the 90 credits, it becomes a bit daunting. And sometimes we just leave it till the very, very end. So know that that's common. But today I wanted to share with you an online school that has helped me out personally and has helped out thousands of agents out there in getting their CEs or SAEs in order for them to keep their license. The online school that I've used and I continue to recommend to all new agents and established agents and those that are aspiring to be an agent is Real Estate Express. I've had such a positive experience with them because they have helped me out in my darkest times. And when I say darkest times, I mean getting so many CEs, getting so many credits in a short amount of time and with the least amount of money. So maybe that's not the darkest time, but it really was at that time where you're risking having to put your listings on hold or having to stop being an agent for a little while as you get caught up with your CEs. So Real Estate Express is the school that I've used and will continue to use. Here's why. First, they know the courses that you need. I'm ashamed to admit it, but during my first go around in my renewal process, I was actually getting the wrong credits under my belt. So while I knew I needed to get 90 CEs, I understood those to be 90 random assortments of CEs. So I would go to the associations classes, I would go to brokers classes, I would go to various different places, title companies to get CEs, just thinking that I would need 90 altogether before I renewed. Well, it turns out, no, that's not the case. And I found myself in the last 30 days before my license expired, having to cram all 90 approved credits before I could continue being an agent. So that's a huge plus that Real Estate Express actually knows the credits that you need and makes it a bundle. They make bundles in order for you to not have to even worry about, are you taking the right courses? Speaking of bundles, their price bundles is another big reason why I selected them, because per credit hour, they were significantly cheaper than the in-class experience, and also most of their online competitors as well. Another reason that I went with Real Estate Express was their engaging content. I like the fact that you can take quizzes. I like the fact that you can take practice exams. And not that I'm suggesting this, but if you're absolutely pressed for time, if you take the quizzes and the practice exams and the various iterations that they provide in each section, you can almost get away with getting your certification just from that alone. Now, again, I'm not suggesting that you forgo reading and watching the videos and going through their modules, but they are really good at providing a summary of what you absolutely need to learn in order to pass. Speaking of passing, they have a pass or don't pay guarantee.
Oh yeah!
Who does that? Now, the final and most important reason that I selected Real Estate Express was their online proctors. Really, that was the most important thing for me. The online proctors just made it so easy. So if you've never taken any type of online real estate classes or courses or done real estate school online, whenever you're taking certifications or exams, even independent of the real estate industry, you need to procure proctors. Either you go into testing centers and have somebody view you, or make sure that you're not cheating, making sure that you're the person that you say that you are, really preventing some fraud or preventing fraud altogether. That's a standard way of proctoring. You have to procure your own proctor or go into testing centers. But the fact that Real Estate Express provides an online proctor just makes it so much better. As far as my experience, all I had to do was schedule when I wanted to be proctored, and I made sure that I had a webcam very similar to here, and I took my exam. It was that simple. Whenever you ask somebody to be your proctor, they have to meet certain requirements, they have to attest to certain things, they have to really do their part in order to comply and make sure that the test is actually valid. You don't want to have to retest if something was wrong, or if the proctor, through no fault of their own, just did something incorrectly. Anyway, if you're looking to get your real estate license or your continuing education credits, give Real Estate Express a shot. You won't regret it. If you use the link down below, you'll get a huge discount. So you're welcome. Talk to you soon.